The election's around the corner. A lot of people are wondering, how is that going to affect their portfolio, their personal economy? Well, it depends on who wins, but not just who wins, what's going on with the House, what's going on with the Senate. If you want more information, I'll be right back. So I'm fortunate to get the opportunity to talk to people around the country week after week about their concerns. We specifically talk to people that are either close to retirement or already retired. And so if you're in that situation, you've got this nest egg and you want to protect it. You've got a nest egg, you want to grow it. You're worried about things like inflation. You're worried about things like taxes. Certainly worried about where your income's going to come from in the future, but you're also worried about markets. And so it's very easy to focus on what's going on right now, and we've got an election coming up. So what's likely to happen to the stock market? And if you're invested in the market, your portfolio, what if Trump wins? What if Kamala wins? Well, that is important. But maybe what's more important is not just who wins, but then also how does the House and Senate go? Whoever is president, unless they have control of the House and Senate, it doesn't matter what they want to push forward. It matters what they can get pushed forward. The way that I would look at markets is if Trump wins and the Republicans have control of the House and the Senate and or the House or the Senate, that's probably pretty good for markets. It's fairly flat. We're thinking about things like the Trump tax cuts that would expire in 2025 if he wasn't reelected and if they didn't have control. Those types of things go into the thought process when it comes to where markets are likely to be in the future. So if I'm looking at my portfolio and I'm worried about markets, I'm very, very concentrated on taxes and tax policy moving forward. And if Trump wins and they extended the Trump tax cuts, that's probably good for markets and the economy. Vice versa, what if Kamala Harris wins the election? Now, we have to take a look at not just her winning, but what about, again, the House and the Senate? So if the Democrats run everything, if Kamala gets elected, if the Democrats get the House and the Democrats get the Senate, that's probably bad for markets. And again, it's unlikely they would get all of it, but if they did, I would be worried about my portfolio and the stock market because they're on record saying we're going to increase taxes, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. The money that they're going to come after, that's probably bad for markets. So if you want to know how you should react to an election moving forward, historically, elections don't move markets as far as who's president. What does and can potentially move markets is not just who's president, but where did the House and the Senate go and what is their ability to move policy? And that's going to be a very, very big deal. So moving forward, whoever's president, House, Senate, that makes a very, very big difference. Policy makes a difference moving forward. Tax policy, economic policy, all of that's going to make a difference in your portfolio. Who's president, not necessarily as much, but we have to take a look at their ability to get policy approved and move forward with it. So it's natural and normal to be nervous. We've got our nest eggs. Markets are at or near all-time highs right now. We want to know how we could be affected by this election. Let's take a look at big picture. If you have any questions, just reach out. Thank you for watching. Go to guardingyournestegg.com for your free and objective personal financial plan.